6 feet.
Well, no doubt. These players, the season going.
Listen, there's definitely some nerves, but it's mainly excitement. This is their first chance to showcase all the hard work they put in during the offseason.
So the opening lineup for the Heat. Hill is out there with Tyrese Maxey. Then it's Zion Williamson. That's Camby, and it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And Duren slams it in.
And if Duren decides to go up and try to dunk that, who in this league is going to get in his way?
Pass to Hill, back to Maxey. Williamson looking it over. Gobert with a screen for Hill. 6 on the shot clock, and the shot goes in. Hill's got his second bucket.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Rodman with a screen on Maxey. Simmons finds Duren. Nice ball movement by Detroit. It's Porter outside. Nailed from three-point land.
And a smooth shooting stroke off the catch. Porter clearly excels in those situations.
Here's Maxey. Rebound, Detroit. The Heat beat them last time when these two teams met down in South Florida.
Yeah, and their last time playing against this club, they fell short. A lot of cheap fouls really plagued their starting unit.
Yeah, they were almost too aggressive defensively. Intensity is one thing. It's a good thing, actually, but you must control it.
And after years of disappointment, the Pistons, Tim, finally seem to have put it together.
And I think the key for them has been blending in the right amount of veteran leadership with their emerging young players. And I'll tell you what, this team still has a lot more upside.
And out of bounds, the Pistons will take it.
Yeah, and checking out some stats here for Ben Simmons. Some last season stats for him. Last season put up about 5 points a game, 5 assists, and 4 rebounds. And a quality player. I love what he brings to the table at that backup point guard position.
You need a steady hand for that second unit, and he provides that and sometimes a lot more.
Here's Peterson. Back to Simmons. Duren with the screen on Maxey. To the right side. And again, it's the Pistons from deep.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
To Gobert. Outside, Maxey.
Watch the screen.
Williamson from long range. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. And the Pistons with possession. They're on a 10-2 run here. And a wide open look for Porter. No good on the three.
Well, they missed one after 4 straight makes. Still a good start to the game.
And it's Hill with the jam.
That quick first step that Hill has is just part of what makes him so special. No one's going to get in his way once he's on the move.
Now here's Simmons. There's the lob to Duren. It's stolen by Gobert. Knocks it loose. Here's Peterson. He's guarded by Hill. And they double up Simmons. There's Porter with the three. Knocks down the 3-ball. Porter's got 6 points.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
The Heat trail by 7. Maxey passes to Williamson. Back to Maxey. And stolen by Simmons. Over to the wing. Here's Peterson. The kick out to Porter. Pass to Peterson. 5 to shoot. And here's Simmons for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. The Heat have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Back to Maxey. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
Simmons passes to Duran. Condon at the elbow. Pass to Peterson. Gobert against Porter. Condon kicks to Simmons. Here's Duran. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And in front of you now is a list of the players with the highest shooting percentage last season. Jalen Duran is second. Rudy Gobert third.
As well as these two shot the ball, it was a nightmare situation for a defender guarding either one of them. It's so hard to stop them from getting their shots off.
Knipples checked in for the Pistons. The Heat trail by 5. Here's Francis. Pass to Hill. And here's Bradley. Here's Vandeweghe. Shoots over Knippel. Miami no good on that time either. Jalen Duran is certainly a force in this NBA. He's a nightly double-double.
Well, he looks like a bouncer at a nightclub, but you forget how young this guy is. If he keeps improving like this, Kevin, he has a chance to be one of the premier bigs in this league.
I was going to say the same thing about you, but I'll call you a Greek god as opposed to a bouncer in a bar. How's that?
I much prefer the Greek god description.
Here's Francis. Grant Hill on the wing. Shoots from 12. Duran pulls it in. Last outing for the Pistons, it was a loss to the Heat. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, the Pistons are growing. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said, I appreciate the work that the guys have put in, and I'm proud of what they're becoming. But we have more work to do. We're still taking steps. Our guys have improved. The team has improved, but we're not finished yet. Back to you.
On the rise. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. Catching up on the changes with Miami. Haywood's checked in for Camden. And it's Maravich in for Grant Hill. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. To Knippel. And a miss there on the triple. The Heat trail by 5. 124 left to play in the first. Here's Vandeweghe. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
Here's Knippel. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Heat in Miami.
And he really hurt them at the free throw line.
Now, here is Maravich. And off there, he misses his first shot of the night. Wicks passes to Peterson. Now here's Simmons. Maravich defending. Simmons against Maravich. Shots good by Duran.
And this is why you involve Duran in as many pick and rolls as you can. He's really good at positioning himself in that set.
Pass to Maravich. Inside, Haywood. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And you see the frustration on his face. He had a great opportunity there, and he blew it.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Pistons lead by 3. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Pistons.
And just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
And their ball pressure has been a major story in this one. Their ability to create turnovers and then turn that into offense. What a huge difference that has made.
Ben Simmons is out there with Knipple. Then it's Dennis Rodman. Then it's Porter. And it's Wicks in at center. That's the group for Detroit right now. Now, here's Rodman. No scoring in this one. Simmons against Maxey. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Detroit Pistons. 3-point lead. It's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the Nets to look forward to. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Here is Maravich. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Marcus Camby. He's checked in for Miami. Hill comes in for Maravich. Now here's Simmons. To the middle. Outside Porter. Pass to Simmons. 6 to shoot. Back to Porter from downtown. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. And it's an 8-point Piston lead.
It's first triple of the second quarter, third of the game.
Here's Maxey. And Simmons with the rebound. Detroit's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Pass to Rodman. Rodman sets a screen. Up top, Simmons. He's covered by Maxey. And they call an illegal screen here. And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
Give a big round of applause for your Pistons dance team.
legs from going undrafted to becoming a three-point contest champion, you had to fight for your place in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, that's an understatement. Yes, undrafted in '88. I played in just about every league imaginable, including a year in France. Had a bunch of 10-day contracts early on, but I didn't get my first full-time NBA contract until 1993 with the Dallas Mavericks.
Well, your perseverance and tenacity definitely paid off.
Certainly didn't take no for an answer, I can tell you that.
And the dunk by Williamson.
Oh, my goodness, he just explodes off the ground. Zion going up to get that oop and finish.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Well, it was Miami winning their last game against the Detroit Pistons. Outside Hill. Can be against Rodman. Back to Williamson. Clock at 6. The Heat need to get a shot off. Hill, no good. Pistons lead by 6. Here's Wicks. And it's good, 2 points. Wicks has got 6 points in the quarter.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Porter against Williamson. It's back to Hill. Can be the screen. Lets a floater go. And the layup good by Hill. Hill's got 8.
Watching the trajectory on a floater never gets old. One of the most fun ways to score that this league has.
Porter passes to Rodman. Simmons looking around. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Here's Porter. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in this game. Now here is Hill. D right on him. Here's Williamson. Porter pulls it in.
Well, the defense was solid, but usually I expect him to make that layup.
Outside, Rodman. Pass to Simmons. Here's Wicks. Rodman outside. He's covered by Maxey. And that one's good. Wicks.
Yeah, boy, is he dialed in. Perfect from the field this period.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Let's use this break for a quick look at the squads that really made it happen on the fast break last season. The Pistons second.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
And it's the Heat with the ball. trailing here by 8. And Jalen Duren picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Hill passes to Francis. To the inside. And Bradley gets it to go.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Shot's good by Duren. Duren's got the lead up to 8 now for the Pistons.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Tries from 7. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3. For the Detroit Pistons, they come in off the loss to the Heat in Miami. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. Start a 3-game homestand with that game. And he gets the bucket. Peterson's got 5 points so far.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Can be a screen on Simmons. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Maravich, he's checked in for Hill. Here's Peterson. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. No good from Simmons. Here's Francis. Still yet to score. Outside Maravich. Over Peterson. No good from Maravich.
Well, that's 2 good players going at each other. Advantage to the defense that time.
And they double up Simmons. Rodman passes to Duren. Back to Rodman. Pass to Simmons. 4 on the clock. Now here's Duren. The shot's good. That's now 8 points here for Jalen Duren.
Can't give Simmons a lane like that, especially in these pick and rolls.
Ball is good.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Outside Simmons. He clangs that one off the back iron and down it falls.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Outside Maravich. They set the pick to the paint. That one's in there. The Detroit lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Bradley.
That's very smart use of the screen, and it sets up a very close look.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Haywood's checked in for the Heat. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Vandeweghe. Bucket is good. And now it's only a 5-point Detroit lead.
They found some room there along the baseline. Space at the rim, goes right up and puts it in without resistance.
Rodman outside. Knuckle with it. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Pistons ahead. They're up by 5. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports.
Welcome, everybody. The story tonight has been a solid showing through the first half for the Detroit Pistons.
Watching them on the offensive end, they did a great job moving that basketball. There's no surprise in those assist totals how they reflect that.
Keeping everyone involved, keeping everyone engaged.
And now, you know it, you love it. Time to see what fans are saying on social media. Here's a good one. Shaq Can't Dunk 32 wants to know, how do you guys deal with internet trolls?
Well, first of all, that's the most ridiculous name I've ever seen.
I thought it was pretty good, actually. I got a good chuckle.
Kenny, let me see your phone. Did you send that?
Jack, there's zero chance I'd ever let you touch my phone. No way.
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. One guy who's been getting it done is Michael Porter.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Well, he's found his rhythm out there for sure. Now let's see how the defense adjusts to him in this half.
And so Simmons will bring it up for Detroit. They've led by as much as 10. Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half. Can be out there with Rudy Gobert. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. That's Hill, and it's Williamson, and it's small forward. And now Hallie Lepore says something for us from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, guys. Tyrese Maxey, a late first-round pick back in 2020, but he's become an all-star. He said, quote, "I've always had that chip with me from day one. I had to earn everything I got from a basketball perspective and to make a name for myself. I try hard to foresee and envision this." Back to you guys.
The drive for greatness, something to watch. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Shots good by Duren.
And this is Duren showing you his #1 strength. This is one of the top offensive rebounders in this league.
Now here is Hill. 8 points for him. Loads it up for Williamson. It's stolen by Rodman. Here's Peterson. He's guarded by Hill. Rejected by Campbell. Williamson outside. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Good on the shot. Williamson's got his second basket.
That is exactly where Williamson is unstoppable.
It's Porter atop the key. Pass to Peterson. Shot clock at 6. Here's Simmons. Miami grabs the miss. And here's Maxey. 7 points in the game. Gobert finds Williamson. Williamson double team. Outside Hill. Shoots over Rodman. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Here's Porter. Outside Rodman. Pass to Duren. And here's Porter. Now Rodman. Back to Porter. Detroit, no good that time either. Outside, Maxey. Makes it off the glass. Now just a 3-point Piston lead.
Third quarter off to a great start offensively. That's 3 of their first 4 they've made.
Outside, Maxey. Pass to Hill. It's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Now Simmons. And they double up Simmons. Peterson the pass to Porter. Nice ball movement by Detroit. And another turnover here by Detroit. And Craig, the way the floor is spaced now, how much would you enjoy playing in this current environment?
I'm lacing up my kicks as you say that. It would have been a lot of fun. But not only do you have more room to operate, defenders practically, they can't touch it.
Now here's Camby. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Williamson. Outside Hill. Camby sets the screen for Hill. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And Porter, here we go. Here's Wicks. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Wicks has got 10 points in the game. And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Detroit making a switch. Knipples checked in. Heat also with the sub. Haywood's checked in for Marcus Camby. The Heat trail by 3. Gobert with a screen on Simmons. Hill deciding where to go with it. Shoots from 14. Again, the miss by the Heat. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Detroit. Outside, Simmons. Pass to Duran. Here is Porter. Over Gobert. Porter, no luck.
Well, he's certainly more than capable of hitting that shot, but somehow, even with no defense, he came away empty.
Maxey against Simmons. Now, here's Maxey. He's covered closely. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. Detroit leading by 3. Here's Peterson. He's got 5 for the 3. And Knippel, the bucket on the assist from Porter. Knippel's got himself on the board with 3 there. Simmons against Maxey. Down low. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Duran. Porter dishes to Simmons. And Knippel now top of the key.
2 minutes remaining.
Simmons inside. Gobert on him. No good from Simmons.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Here's Hill, and it's Hill with the jam.
And making it look easy right now. When Hill finds his rhythm, well, he keeps in attack mode.
And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. 1:39 left to play here in the third. Pass to Knippel. Rebounded by Vandeweghe.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Here's Francis. Still without a basket. 5 on the clock. Tries it from 19. No good for Maravich.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Count that one. Duran's got 4 points this quarter.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Now Maravich. Pass to Vandeweghe. Out left to the wing. Fires from deep. Francis' shot is off.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
Porter. And the rejection by Bradley.
Substitution on the court.
Duran with the bounce pass. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Clock at 6. Simmons passes to Peterson. And it's on a bound to the Pistons as Detroit retains possession.
And for the Heat, numero 0, Zion Williamson.
5 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Peterson. That 3 off target had some space there after the little pump fake. And so it's the Detroit Pistons with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it right back after this break. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Well, the vision, the placement of the pass, and then the timing. You just can't do it any better.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Knippel out there with Rodman. Then there's Jalen Duran. Then it's Simmons. And it's Peterson in at the shooting guard. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
And Duran slams it in.
Well, with that size and athletic ability, Duran is a terrific alley-oop threat.
Now, here is Hill. Mr. Williamson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Maxey. Simmons with the defensive effort. Detroit leading by 5. Out to the wing. Here's Peterson. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Maxey against Simmons. Maxey, no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Duran sets the screen for Simmons. And Duran slams it in.
And what's great about Duran's production is it's consistent and he plays to his strength.
And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately.
All in motion, getting the Pistons dancer.
Michael Porter, he's checked in for Detroit. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. They took a laid-back approach to the huddle, telling the team, everyone thinks this game is over, so just go out there and let it rip. Let's see what we can do. And I think the players love that message.
Thank you once again, Allie. Williamson outside. Pass to Campbell. Shot clock at 5. To the paint. It'll go, and the Detroit lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Gobert.
And the big man from France, Gobert, a menace around the rim.
Simmons passes to Durant. Pass to Porter. There's the lob to Durant. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Williamson finds Hill. Back to Williamson. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Williamson. And so Simmons will bring it up for Detroit. Pass to Peterson. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Outside Porter. Left Trey. Rebound Camby. The Heat trail by 9. Hill kicks to Camby. Maxey feeling it out a bit. Over Simmons. Again, the Heat good for 2.
Well, that's beautiful work by Maxey. He got the screen, read it properly, and then he attacked.
Pass to Peterson. Here's Porter. Covered by Williamson. And that one's good by Porter. And the Pistons lead by 9.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Williamson outside. Gobert with a screen for Williamson. Inside. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And all of that size rolling there after that screen. Gobert moves now with such confidence when in the pick and roll.
Here's Peterson. Now here's Simmons. Pass to Peterson. Just 5 to shoot. Simmons passes to Peterson. Over Hill. Miami grabs the miss. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Maxey on the wing. Guarded by Simmons. Simmons against Maxey. And that one, good.
Yeah, that's a big shot by Maxey. He really has a sense for the moment.
Pass to Peterson. Outside Porter. Offline with his 3.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Outside Hill. Here's Gobert. Williamson. The long shot, no good. Pistons leading by 5. Outside Simmons. Porter a screen on Maxey. Porter outside for 3. Gobert there for the rebound.
Well, his three-pointer just hasn't been there in the second half.
Now Maxey. Shoots it. And the defense successful, forcing him into a tough one. Now Porter. Now Simmons. Here's Porter. Now Durant. Fires. Doesn't get that one. Now Maxey. And he misses the J. Porter Porter outside. Takes the shot. Gobert there for the rebound.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
He seems like he's moving okay, but clearly something isn't right.
Second personal foul.
First free throw is good, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
And the word you got to use is explosive out there when talking about Grant Hill. He's one of those guys who doesn't wait for the game to come to him. He goes out and just makes things happen.
Both free throws good from Hill.
This team knows they can rely on him in these situations. He is so consistent at the free throw line.
Simmons fires. Gobert there for the rebound.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
Maxey against Simmons. Now, here's Maxey. Guarded closely. Duran against Hill. Can't get it. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And stolen by Maxey.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Well, they're in a tough spot now. They need points and stops.
Gobert with the screen on Porter. Duran pulls it down. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Team second.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaking. And no good on the second free throw. So he goes 0 for 2 there. And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
You're definitely going to have to get a 3 here and then count on them to miss free throw.
A 3 and nothing but a 3 will do here.
Yeah, to tie it up, absolutely. Let's see what they run here.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Here's Simmons. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Third personal foul. 13 foul.
Gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Safe to say, that should do it. This is why making free throws down the stretch is so important.
Maxey. Great team. That forced that miss. And so it's Detroit with the W. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And that about wraps it up. Along with Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you once again for being with us here tonight on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Jalen Duran.
league and all of us here at 2K Sports celebrate Noche Latina, an opportunity to spotlight the amazing start of a fresh season, but we know the focus for both of these teams is to come out strong today.
Yeah, for the first handful of games, you just want to play hard and build some chemistry. Get more comfortable with your teammates while also learning their tendencies and preferences.
Let's check out Sacramento's starting lineup. They've got DeMar DeRozan, Domantas Sabonis out there with Butler. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Morant in at the point. Morant looking around. Sacramento passing it around. Butler on the wing. He's guarded by Nance. 4 on the clock. Here's DeRozan. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
That's his bread and butter, DeRozan, one of the great mid-range shooters in this game.
Richardson, the pass to Smits. And he banks in the layup. Smith has got his second basket.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You'll gladly take those.
Yeah, strong flush from Towns. I like whenever he plays with an edge inside.
Pass to Smits. Here's Cooper. Down low, Donaldson, and they pick up 2.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Outside Morant. And here's Sabonis. Here's Butler. It's tipped. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Pass to Richardson. Here's Donaldson. This one for 3. Rebounded, Domantas Sabonis.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Butler passes to Sabonis. DeRozan right side. Orlando grabs the miss.
Great anticipation defensively. They were keyed in on him and ready to pounce.
And Grant, after last season, a new front office taking over in Sacramento, trying to get them back in the playoffs.
Yeah, and after ending their record-breaking postseason drought in 2023, the last 2 years have seen the Kings again outside the playoffs. They're restless to get back there in the mix.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
DeRozan outside. And another miss by Sacramento.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Outside Richardson. Pass to Cooper. Tries it from 16, and he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
Magic leading by 4. Inside. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Butler against Nance. Butler passes to Towns. DeRozan right side. To stop the drought. Can't get it. He's now 1 of 4 from the floor.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. John Morant able to fly with the best, but he said, sometimes I get knocked out of the air and hit the floor. After the game, you may feel that, so I just pick and choose, man. Hey, 2 points is 2 points. I get it done. That's all that matters. Back to you, Ryan.
He can still get up. Allie LaForce with the report. Thanks, Allie. Here's Donaldson. Basket's good. Donaldson's got his second bucket of the night.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Here for Orlando. And a quick pause here. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard and check out last season's best shot blockers. Fourth, Miles Turner.
It's obvious that he completely dedicated himself to protecting the rim, doing everything he could to get his hands on as many shots as possible.
Marking it outside. Reeves finds Robinson. There's a screen to the inside. Oh, stolen by Turner. Here's Marin. Pass to Beck. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That was good.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
Marking it outside. Back to Murray. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint to halt the run. And it's good on the lay-in.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Magic leading by 6. Pass to Beck. Here's to Busher. And it comes off the front of the rim.
2 minutes remaining.
And so Murray will bring it up for the Kings. Now here's Robinson. The rebound by DeBusschere. The Magic have got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Pass to Harper. Here's Marin. He's covered by Reeves. Here's Harper. Here's Marin. He's covered by Reeves. Marin, no good. Kings trail by 6. We've got 1:08 left now in the first quarter. Left side, Robinson. And it's out of bounds to Sacramento. Three on the clock.
And so far, they've done a great job of preventing points in the paint.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamental.
To the middle. Here's DeBusschere. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Magic lead by 6.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
It's Robinson, high post. Yet to see a basket. Murray deciding where to go with it. Shoots over Harper. Murray, no good.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
Turner, a screen on Robinson. Here's Harper. Turner Passes to Harper. And he gets that one. And now it's an 8-point Magic lead.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
And so it's the Orlando Magic, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Magic.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
Taking a look at Sacramento. Ja Morant is out there with DeMar DeRozan. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then it's Domantas Sabonis. And it's Towns in at the center position, locking down the middle. So it's Orlando now. They lead by 8, biggest lead of the game. They traveled to Sacramento last time they faced the Kings, came away with a win.
And in the last meeting, they were the better defensive team. They were the disruptors, causing turnovers all over the place.
That was the key factor, and it has to have a carryover effect. Get in a team's head when you cause them to make that many mistakes.
Pass to Butler, and there's a 3-second violation. All right, now a chance to examine the rebounding numbers over the past few months for Lauri Markkanen.
And I'm sure he's not pleased with these stats. His rebounding has taken a bit of a tumble over the last couple of months. He's really got to get his energy back up on the glass and start fighting for boards again.
Well, after the Magic traded away Dwight Howard back in 2012, seems like they spent about a decade in limbo, Grant.
That's so true, B.A. And once they finally committed to building through the draft, the turnaround was pretty rapid, showing the upside of drafting and developing from the ground up.
Butler. Here's DeRozan. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on Larry Nance.
Not afraid to go inside. DeRozan even picks up the whistle that time.
Sacramento shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls. Well, Grant, offense is trying to stretch the D to the breaking point, but it goes beyond just three-point shooting.
Yeah, there's how you position on the perimeter, but, you know, then you also want that vertical spacing, too, where you have a lob threat at the rim.
DeRozan hits them both.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
To the inside. Oh, deflected.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And Morant gets it to go.
When Ja is knocking down that 3 consistently, it takes his game to a different level.
Nance outside. Back to Richardson. Nance outside. Pass to Richardson. Here's Smith. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
DeRozan down low. Goes up at the stripe. DeMar working the lane.
This is where DeRozan makes his living. Such an excellent mid-range shooter.
Richardson, the pass to Cooper. Nance outside. And here's Richardson. Pass to Nance. Now here's Richardson. Ja Morant grabs the miss. And it's Morant with the ball for Sacramento. They trail by 7. Their next game playing at home as the Pacers come to town. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them. And Moran over to help. Smits passes to Nance. Orlando moving the ball around. Here's Cooper. Back to Nance. And it's in there. Nance has got his first basket.
What I want to know is, where is the rim protection? That was just too easy.
Morant, the pass to DeRozan. Outside for Butler. Jacks up a three. Good. And it's DeRozan who picks up the assist.
And DeMar made a nice read there, getting it out to the shooter.
Well, when you think about all the miles Jimmy Butler has on his legs now, how many more does he have left, Greg?
Well, he's been shouldering the load for a long time. But what separates him from the pack is his sheer will and his IQ. So he might just surprise us a little.
Yep, that one goes.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
DeRozan outside. And they'll pin that one on Larry Nance. That's foul number 2 for him. Orlando making a switch here. Turner's checked in.
Substitution on the floor.
So it's Sacramento now. 8-point game.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Well, the Kings are great offensively, but looking for continued improvement on the other end. Head coach Doug Christie said, defensively, what I'm asking them to do, the level of intensity, is difficult. I want you to play so hard that you raise your hand and say, quote, I need to come out of the game. Back to you, B.A.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. First free throw is good. Robinson, he's checked in for the Kings. It's both from the stripe.
And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
And so now a timeout called by Doug Christie. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
This break, let's take a look at the teams that were the toughest to score against last year. Number 1, the Magic.
And their gritty mentality when it came to defense was really infectious. They were the best last year at holding opposing teams to low-scoring totals.
And here are the Kings now. They trail by 7. Now Reeves. Still no points. That's good from Robinson on the assist by Reeves.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
On the take. Here's Beck. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to be on Jamal Murray. Orlando shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
One shot.
Kings trail by 8. Outside Reeves. Inside. Here's Ilgauskas. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Ilgauskas has got 6 points.
Nice pass by Reeves. Reading the floor. That's one of his strengths.
Down low. Here's Beck. A shot from the low post is good. And the Magic lead by 8.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Markkanen right side. Clock at 6. Back to Murray. Late clock here. The Kings need to get one up. Robinson. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
1:43 left in the second. Here's Harper. Called in by the Kings.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Outside Murray. To the paint. Here's Ilgauskas. And Turner with the block.
Well, the offense really feeling the effects of Turner's 7'4" wingspan there.
Here's Harper. It's hauled in by Robinson. Kings trail by 6. Pass to Reeves. 52 seconds left in the second period. To the inside. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Here's Turner. It's hauled in by Robinson. Sacramento has got it going from deep. 3 for 3 so far in the quarter. Murray passes to Ilgauskas. Back to Murray. Markkanen outside. Pass to Robinson. There's the 3. The shot no good. From deep. No good on the buzzer beater. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Magic up 4. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the Phantom half-court shot. Give me a beat. And measuring up the shot. Let's hear it for the participants.
And greetings from the 2K studios. Here at halftime, the Sacramento Kings in a tight game.
My bed is the best you can buy, but it ain't as soft as their defense right now. They got to shore up that side of the ball.
I think Shaq needs a nap. Somebody's tired of watching bad D. And time now to swing it around as we take a look at the upcoming schedule.
And taking a look at Sacramento, you really get to see what they're made of after your hard work in the offseason.
Yeah, you have big changes, and then you have subtle changes. Everything in preparation for this moment.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. And so Moran will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. 4-point game. They've got Larry Nance. And it's Donaldson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's who Jamal Mosley starts the second half with.
There's not much you can do to slow down Butler in the mid-range. He just gets to his spot and rises up.
Richard, tough as nails. Jimmy Butler always takes the fight head on.
And lifts his team when it matters most. And look, he's not for everybody, but look, if it's about winning, he's exactly who you want on your side.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Kings trail by 4. Outside Butler. Back to Moran. Fires the 3. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. Butler's got his 3rd assist of the night.
In motion, Morant's shooting ability is solid, but when he's this set up, it's outstanding.
Moran against Richardson. Puts one up from 19. And he goes in for the dunk.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
On the wing, DeRozan. 6 points for him. Just 5 on the clock. It's intercepted. Here's Cooper. Pass to Donaldson. Here's Cooper. And there's a pick. Shot clock at 6. Second chance shot. And the layup is up and in. Donaldson's got 6 points.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
To the middle. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Down low. Ooh, it's stolen away. Inside. Here's Richardson. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Now it's a 7-point Orlando lead.
Coaches love to see ball movement, especially when it gets you that kind of look.
Moran, pass to Sabonis. Here's DeRozan. Orlando with the rebound. Donaldson's got 4 rebounds now. It's the mark. Rebound by the Kings. Butler surveying the floor. Pass to Moran. DeRozan outside. Shot is up. And no good, trying to use the glass.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
Richardson, the pass to Cooper. There's a screen. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Sacramento passing it around. And here's Butler outside. Orlando with the rebound. Smith has got 4 rebounds in the game. Nance outside. Pass to Smith. Over to Rosen. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
First personal foul, first team foul.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. So the Kings making a change here. Reeves is checked in.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Kings trail by 12. And timeout called by Doug Christie. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. of last season's best free throw shooting teams. The Kings 4th.
It's one thing to be aggressive getting to the line. And last year, they made good on the opportunities when they presented themselves.
Up top, Sabonis. Outside Morant. Kicks it out Towns to snap the cold streak. And it's Smits with a rebound.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
In a major drought, you need to find some sort of momentum.
Pass to Nance. Banked it in off the glass. And the Magic lead by 14.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Reeves finds Towns. Six to shoot. Fader on the way. And it's Smits with a rebound. Smits has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Nance. Here's Donaldson. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points. Donaldson's gotten 4 this quarter. And timeout called by Doug Christie. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
Teams will make substitutions. Marking it inside. On the wing, Murray. Pass to Robinson. Shot clock at 6. And here's Markkanen. Again, missed by the Kings.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Well, Larry Markkanen comes from a family full of athletes.
Oh, yes, indeed, V.A. Laurie's mom and dad were both pro basketball players, and so was one of his brothers. And his other brother is a professional soccer player, so it definitely runs in the family.
One shot.
And here are the Kings now, trailing by 19. Murray with it. No points yet. And here's Reeves outside. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got 4 assists in the game.
At this point in time for Reeves, this is just a reflex. He knew he had it the moment he had the ball.
Back to Richardson. Over Murray. Richardson, no good. Kings trail by 16. Murray passes to Robinson. Markkanen outside. Pass to Ilgauskas. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
Richardson, the pass to Beck. It's hauled in by Robinson. For Sacramento, they've gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Harper, he's checked in for Richardson. Pass to Ilgauskas. Sacramento passing it around. Here's Murray. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
You gotta commend the focus on the basket. Murray absorbing the contact well.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Magic.
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
Yeah, something else I love that they're doing is driving into the lane and getting the shots they want in penetration.
And Murray, no good on that one. Grant, he's built for the big moments. Jamal Murray ready and willing. The pressure is on.
Yeah, B.A., his playoff performances speak for themselves. Clutch scoring, playmaking, and, of course, that killer mentality.
Pass to Ilgauskas. Here's Reeves. Robinson for 3. It's rebounded by Beck. Here's Harper. Out left to the wing. Here's DeBusschere. Rebounded by Ilgauskas. Ilgauskas has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Reeves. Now Markkanen. Back to Reeves. Now here's Murray. Markkanen outside. With 1 on the clock. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Orlando Magic up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. Back to the game after this break. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Magic leading by 14. Taking a look at Sacramento. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Ja Morant. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Sabonis in at the power forward. Harper misses.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, that's it right now. He's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Pass to Smits. Here's Cooper, defended by DeRozan. Cooper's shot is off. Kings trail by 12. Left side, Butler. Outside, Morant. 6 on the shot clock. Carries it down low.
Not putting his head down. He continues to produce with the team trailing.
Pass to Cooper. Here's Harper. Here's Smits. He's guarded by Sabonis. Smits, good.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
DeRozan right side. It's hauled in by the Magic.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Pass to Donaldson. And out of bounds. Sacramento will have it. Richardson's checked in for Orlando.
Number 20, Richardson.
Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Here's Morant. Sabonis finds Butler.
Fearless play from Butler. Defenses should know he's going to try and draw a foul while shooting.
Well, officials have never been under greater scrutiny, so development is key, Grant. And I read now they have a training app refs can use on their phones.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen the players leveraging electronics to train smarter, and it's great to see the officials making use of technology as well.
First free throw is good.
And at this point of his career, Butler wants to win. And boy, does he ramp up his performance in the playoffs, especially in recent years.
Butler hits them both. Magic leading by 10. Outside Richardson. Down low. And he floats it in for the easy two. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Blocked! And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Nance. And it's out of bounds to Sacramento. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately not a big thing. And his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them behind.
Pass to Donaldson. Orlando moving the ball around. Outside Richardson. Shot clock at 5. Morant with a defensive effort. And it's Butler with the ball for the Kings. A 12-point game. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. So Grant, the 2025 season was sort of a return to form for Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, B.A. He just seemed more comfortable out there, right? Getting back to what his numbers used to look like and just playing with reckless abandon.
He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second. Orlando leading by 11. Now Richardson uses the glass on the layup.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And it's Towns with the power finish.
Excellent movement on the play. The pass on time and on point.
Out to the wing. Nance against Butler. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for 2, Rick Spitz.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. He does not get the second one. Kings trail by 12. Outside Morant. Back to DeRozan. Here's Cooper. To the middle. And that one's good. Donaldson. And the Magic lead by 14.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Morant, the pass to Sabonis. And here's Butler outside. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Ooh, good defensive intensity. But you have to stay in control always.
Taking 3 shots.
That's good from Butler.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
Reeves is checked in for DeMar DeRozan. He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third. Magic leading by 11. Richardson with it. Smith passes to Cooper. And stolen by Morant. Knocked away. Out of bounds. It'll be Orlando's ball. For Orlando, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Pass to Donaldson. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Outside Reeves. Butler. Tipped. Here's Cooper. Butler covering. Oh, Sabonis with the steal. On the drive. Oh, yes. Whoa. Throw it down.
What a creative slam by Butler, showing off his tremendous athletic ability.
Morant against Richardson. Here's Smith. Rebounded by Sabonis. Kings trail by 9. Butler. That misses. Orlando's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Outside Richardson. They set the pick. Here's Smith. Butler covering. A throwback possession. 2 points.
Oh, just a beautiful textbook bounce pass. You love to see it.
Butler on the wing. He's guarded by Nance. Got a hand on it. Now here's Richardson. Here's Smith. And here's Richardson. Banks it home. Big shot.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter here. And it's Butler off the drive. Sabonis outside. Buries it from outside.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And so Jamal Mosley calls for the timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. DeRozan's checked in for the Kings.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Magic.
They made the most of the extra rebounds tonight. Helped them out a lot.
Now, when you look at these teams, they're both great rebounding clubs. And any night, either one could have the advantage on the boards.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And with just one game left to play between them, they've captured the first 2 meetings of the year.
Richardson against Morant. Here's the pick. He got it.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. On the wing, Richardson, pounded by Morant. Nice! That one's good!
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
DeRozan down low. Yes! Using that window! Problem for Orlando as they get the win. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And that about wraps it up. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. As we leave, we present our player of the game.
Oh, say does that star span.
All right, everyone. Season starts today. We have made it. It is a holiday for everybody.
Oh, man, the offseason felt like forever. It's great to be back. Nothing like some games that count.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Andre Kirilenko is out there with Gordon. Then there's Andre Drummond. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Brucey in at the point guard position. Kirilenko against Banchero. Kirilenko the pass to Anunoby. Outside Gordon. Gordon a screen. Jacks up a three. They get the rebound. Pass to Anunoby. Just 5 on the clock. And a wide open look for Kirilenko. Drops in the tray.
Boy, you love to see this level of awareness from a big like Drummond. How about that feed to his teammate?
McGrady sets a screen for Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
My question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Here's Boosie. And Chandler sends it back.
And this is a guy who's always been able to get off the floor quickly, and Chandler gets all of that shot attempt right there.
And here is Kidd. Chandler outside.
Boston foul. Tom Boosie. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Chandler. Thompson outside. 6 to shoot. For 3. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, because of his length and toughness, so difficult to stop Chandler from converting off the window.
On the wing, Gordon. Outside Kirilenko. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. Here's Boosie. And that one hits back iron. Suns have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. You know, GA, it seems like a lot of players welcome the opportunity to play in Phoenix. Talk about what makes this market to a player so appealing.
I mean, the weather has a lot to do with it, right? Basketball is a winter sport, so for those snowbirds out there, Arizona is a great choice.
And that one's good. McGrady.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside?
Pass to Gordon. top of the key, Kirilenko. Lets it go with the three. And Drummond throws it down.
Well, few players as consistently good on the offensive glass as Andre Drummond. A lot of those rebounds turn into points.
Now, here's Thompson. Still scoreless. Here's Banchero. The 18-footer is right on the mark.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Here's Gordon. Pass to Drummond. Now, Anunoby. His three-pointer's off the mark. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. Well, Paolo Banchero has the Seattle skyline tattooed on his shoulder, and he says guys from there naturally have a chip on our shoulder because we feel like we're not seen as much as some of the other places around the country. Being born and raised, my mom and dad from there, it's in my blood. Back to you guys.
A lot of pride in his hometown. Thanks a lot, Allie. Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Brown comes in for Chandler, and it's Oakley in for Banchero. And a change for the Celtics. Griffin's checked in. Now here's Kirilenko. Shot by Gordon, wide open. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
I'll tell you, if you're not guarding Aaron Gordon tight and getting into his space, he is going to burn you in catch-and-shoot situations.
Now here's Kidd. Nothing on the board. McGrady outside. Shoots over Anunoby. Good D by Anunoby.
Boy, he'd be the first to tell you that is a shot that we expect him to make.
There's the three. The rebound by Oakley. Suns trail by 3. And Thompson kicks to Kidd. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
The focus from Kidd, terrific at just keeping his composure even when things get tight.
Oakley against Gordon. Kirilenko the pass to Anunoby. Now here's Griffin. Pass to Kirilenko. Here's Boosie. Off target from outside. Phoenix has gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Stolen by Kirilenko. Lob pass to Gordon. Back to Kirilenko. Here's Boosie. He's covered by Kidd. On the wing, Gordon. 6 on the shot clock. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Gordon's got 5 now.
I'll tell you this, the interior game of Aaron Gordon is coming along. He is looking more comfortable and more confident in there.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Let's see what you got.
So for the Suns, Payton, he's checked in for Thompson. Richmond comes in for McGrady, and it's Damian Lillard in for Jason Kidd. .136 left here in the opening quarter. Lillard against Allen. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tony Allen. That is his first foul of the game. Pass to Oakley. Poke loose. Lillard left side. 6 to shoot. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Richmond for 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Richmond's got the game tied up here for the Suns. Rubio outside. Oakley against Griffin. Boston needs to get off a shot. Allen for 3. Rebound by the Suns.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Payton passes to Richmond. And Zubac's over to help. Brown outside. Here's Richmond. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
Pass to Griffin. And here's Rubio. Zubac's a screen on Richmond. Kicks it out to Allen. Shoots over Lillard. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. It's all tied in Phoenix. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. We welcome you back to Noche Latina. Becoming an annual tradition is always here on 2K Sports and always exciting. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
We've got Richmond. Gary Payton II is out there with Paolo Banchero. Then it's Damian Lillard, and it's Chandler in at the 5. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Now here's Richmond. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And Doris a measured pace for the Celtics. Don't rush. Don't turn it over. And then they get what they want.
Well, this is Joe Mazzulla's philosophy in a nutshell. Quality offense begins with taking care of the basketball first. He believes in the math, meaning he believes if you can get a good look at 3, you take it.
Here is Richmond, following the three-pointer by Boston. Good. Richmond's got his second bucket tonight.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Rubio, the pass to Drummond. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. And the Celtics lead by 3.
Yeah, such a rarity these days, but Andre Drummond is a true 5. The guy wants to work on the interior.
Richmond, no good. The Celtics shooting 47%, pretty solid. Rubio, the pass to Drummond. To the middle. Kirilenko against Banchero. And the basket by Kirilenko.
Terrific move. He sees the opening and doesn't hesitate.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Pass to Richmond from the arc. It's good from long range. Richmond's got 8 points.
Well, you give this guy a half-decent look from distance, and he's going to make you pay.
Here's Kirilenko. Drummond sets the screen for Allen. Rubio outside. Drummond with a screen on Lillard. Rubio dishes to Allen. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Trailing by 2. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Kirilenko, 5 points in the game. Allen outside. It's Kirilenko on the wing. And Banchero, here we go. Here's Richmond. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
Ricky Rubio picks one up.
Just a physical bull is Richmond. Also, he has the explosiveness to go with the physicality. That's a good recipe for drawing fouls.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Well, Greg, you've had a long NBA career, so I'm curious, what's one of the biggest changes you've noticed since you've retired?
Well, you know, one that doesn't get talked about enough, length. You know, players these days are just longer, especially in the backcourt and that wing position. It feels like every team has a guy 6'9" or taller that is a pure perimeter player.
That one drops. He ties it up.
This is what we've come to expect from him, right? Excellence at the foul line.
Outside Gordon. There's the pick. Anunoby outside. Drummond a screen. 5 to shoot. And there's the drive. And so Boston again turning it over. And this is what the schedule looks like coming up for Phoenix. On Tuesday, they will start out on the road to play the Bucks in Milwaukee. And then on Thursday, they'll go up against the Pacers in Indiana.
And for that Raptors game, that'll be their 4th outing in this young season. Coach will want to have his team starting to build a rhythm by then.
Tracy McGrady's checked in for Richmond. Kidd kicks to Thompson. Thompson a screen on Kirilenko. And finished off by Banchero.
Big-time dunk by Banchero. I like seeing the aggressive side of this young man.
Here's Boosie. He has yet to score to the inside. Here's
Wow, how about the burst? Aaron Gordon off the floor so fast. Don't sleep on him, gentlemen. You're going to look silly.
Kidd kicks to McGrady. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
I'll tell you an underrated thing right there. How effective that screen was. It just creates a lane to the cup.
Gordon against Banchero. Gordon the pass to Kirilenko. Drummond with a screen on Kidd. Here's Boosie. And it's Drummond with the jam.
With that size and with that strength, it is such a problem trying to keep Andre Drummond off the offensive glass.
Chandler, good in the assist to Kidd. Chandler's got the lead up to 2 now for the Suns.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Pass to Boosie. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Banchero, that's good.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now, here's Anunoby. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Boosie. Lets the 3 fly, and the shot is good. The Phoenix lead has been cut to just 1 point on the basket from Anunoby.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
On the wing, Anunoby. Outside Gordon. Celtics passing it around. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. Thompson kicks to Kidd. Banchero looking around.
And Banchero doesn't. He's able to draw those fouls.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Suns.
right away they showed us they weren't going to shy away from the mid-range game, and it's proving to be an effective tool for them.
You've also got to love the way they've been crashing the offensive glass. Multiple opportunities, not giving up on possessions. Beautiful.
The first free throw is good.
And on paper, Paolo Banchero has so many appealing attributes. His size, build, the ability to find shots. You can easily see why scouts were enamored with this guy as a prospect.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. P.J. Brown's checked in for Chandler. And it's Oakland in for Thompson. Both free throws good from Banchero.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
On the wing, Gordon, defended by Oakland. The shot by Kirilenko, no good.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now here's Brown. Hasn't made one yet. And here's Kidd from the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, the concentration from Kidd at the arc, a big part of how he stays consistent from there.
Anunoby outside. Pass to Griffin. Shoots over Brown. Busted. No good that time either.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Griffin passes to Bushi. Now, here's Anunoby to the paint. Here's Griffin. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Banchero's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. That's a 2 from Kidd, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Phoenix Suns, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back to the action in just a minute.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket.
You know, for Phoenix, you can think you know your team, but you have no idea until the real game begins.
You don't have to be a finished product right now, right out the gate. Just set the table early and build from there.
And let's turn to the game we've been watching. It was a fantastic first half for Paolo Banchero.
I really like what Paolo Banchero was showing us in the first half, making most of his shots, his length, his size, his ability to get in the interior, man. He's affected the game in a lot of ways.
He's really cooking out there. Hopefully he saves something for the second half as well. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Well, you have to like what we're seeing so far from Paolo Banchero.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low, just great work.
Here's Kidd. On the floor for Boston. Gordon out there with Andre Drummond. Then it's OG Anunoby. That's Andre Kirilenko. And it's Bushi in at the 1 spot. Now, here's Banchero. Clock at 6. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Well, there are certain guys you probably don't want to challenge. Andre Drummond sends it back.
Shot clock at 2. A shot by McGrady, no good. Celtics trail by 6. Count the basket and the foul. It's on Asar Thompson.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Boozy at the line for one.
One shot.
Suns leading by 3. Kidd kicks to Chandler. Pass to McGrady. Thompson surveying the floor. Chandler up top. McGrady outside. Anunoby with it. Now McGrady defending. Bounce pass from Anunoby. Anunoby is screen on Chandler. Here's Gordon. Phoenix grabs the miss. Banchero's got his 6th rebound on the night. And when you watch OG Anunoby, what stands out most to you, Doris?
Oh, Kevin, you can't make me pick just one. I mean, this guy is elite on the defensive end of the floor. He's always going to give you great effort. And you better look out on the offensive end. OG Anunoby is starting to become a problem.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks a lot. The Celtics trying to keep that laser focus. Coach Joe Mazzulla said, quote, "The closer you are to winning, the easier it is to become distracted by things that you can't control. Things that don't matter. Mindset, discipline, and mental toughness are what separate you." Kevin?
Staying dialed in. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. The shot by Thompson, no good.
This is what frustrates coaches. You come out of the half and you miss your first 3 shots.
On the wing, Gordon. Down low. Here's Boosie. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's on Asar Thompson.
And they are amped up right now. I mean, after trailing for so long and then trimming that margin, finally they take the lead.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Gary Payton has checked in for Banchero. Richmond comes in for McGrady. And Lillard subbed in for Jason Kidd. And then for Boston, Zubac is checked in for Andre Drummond. Trey Murphy comes in for Andre Karolinka. And Tony Allen subbed in for Anunoby.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Oh, how about the dime? You love that unselfishness.
Here's Boosie. The Suns getting the bucket. Gordon, the pass to Boosie. Back to Gordon. Chandler with the steal. And oh, here we go. Lillard's got it. The fast break chance. Out to Thompson. The 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got his 3rd assist on the night.
If he develops a consistent three-point shot in his first few years, Thompson's going to be scared.
Here's Gordon. Banked in off the glass. Gordon's got 4 points in the quarter. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Suns. The lead is 2. Richmond outside. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. With this chance, let's show you the league's most intimidating shot-blocking defenses from last season. 5th on the list, the Celtics.
Well, talk about rim protection. Last season, they were patrolling the paint, rejecting shots at will.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. Both shots good from the stripe. And Phoenix has possession. And Lillard kicks to Richmond. 3rd quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Boosie with the rebound.
Boy, he had a clear look at it. Ooh, you hate to miss chippies like that.
Connects from 3-point range. Allen's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Brownie's checked in for Phoenix. And a change for the Celtics. Rubio's checked in. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Richmond the pass to Brown. Pass to Lillard. It's stolen by Allen. And here we go with Allen running it up the court and stolen by Lillard. Here is Richmond, covered by Rubio. It's stolen by Allen. It's Allen on the wing. Celtics passing it around. Rubio with his screen on Payton. Pass to Gordon. And stolen by Thompson. Here's Payton. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give him.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Checked in for Thompson. Austin also with the sub. Griffin's checked in for Gordon. Suns trail by 6. Lillard surveying the D. Pass to Richmond over Rubio. And just miss after miss right now.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
And the dunk by Zubac.
And really, this is the time to push it. Try to extend that lead.
You know, they can make things much easier on themselves in the fourth if they just have a few more possessions like that.
Now here's Lillard. Nothing on the board. Pass to Richmond. 4 on the shot clock. It's over Rubio, and it comes off the front of the rim. Boston leading by 8. Now Griffin. Rubio finds Zubats. And here is Allen. Rubio outside. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Pass to Oakley. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Now let's take a look at the most efficient scorers in the NBA from last year's campaign. 5th, Ivica Zubac.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
That free throw good from Oakley.
I mean, Oak is as strong as an ox. Has that intimidating nature about him on both ends. Someone you just do not want to mess with.
OG Anunoby's checked in for Trey Murphy. Both free throws good from Oakley.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Pass to Anunoby. Griffin a screen on Peyton. Oh, Griffin in position. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Well, you get a sense of the power and athleticism, speed off his feet by Blake on that
one. Rubio against Richmond. Griffin on the double team. Richmond outside. Launches it. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Man, he's just pulled a Harry Houdini in this quarter. He's completely disappeared.
Pass to Zubac. Allen kicks to Griffin. Nice ball movement by Boston. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Phoenix Suns. Trailing here by 8. 40 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Zubac. Boston's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. It's good. Allen's got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, how about that pass? He put it right where it needed to be.
Lillard outside. Over Allen. That's in. The Celtic lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Lillard.
Boy, you cannot leave him alone like that. Good form on the fadeaway jumper.
Griffin. And so it's the Boston Celtics in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And don't go away. We'll be right back. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Tracy McGrady is out there with Kidd. Then it's Thompson. Then there's Banchero. And it's Chandler in at the 5 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Drummond passes to Boucher. Oh, good on the triple.
Boy, another miss, but you have to say to his teammates, great job. They have picked him up all evening long.
Banchero against Kirilenko. Banchero outside. Over Kirilenko. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Anunoby kicks to Drummond. Pass to Kirilenko. Back to Gordon. Here's Boosie. Launches a three. Tyson Chandler pulls it in.
Boy, his teammates have really picked him up. But I'm sure, boy, they'd love something down the stretch out of this guy.
And Chandler throws it down.
Well, huge wingspan, even for that center position. Chandler can throw it down from really anywhere within a few feet of the rim.
Now, here's Anunoby. Chandler with the block. Outside Kidd trying to find Chandler. He's got it now.
And you lay that pass out there just like a great quarterback. Let your teammate run to it.
And it's Drummond with the jam.
Boy, what a night for Andre Drummond. Effective, consistent on the offensive end.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Guys, over that last break, I listened to the Suns coach address his team. He was very encouraging with his guys, saying to them, we are still in this one. Don't give up right now. Get out there and let's grab this lead from them. Guys, let's see if the intensity picks up here.
Allie, thank you so much. Anunoby against McGrady. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Shoots over Anunoby. Kicks it out to Banchero. That falls. Nice feed that time from Chandler.
And this is what everyone wants to see. Banchero is attacking without hesitation on the offensive end.
Outside Gordon. From outside the arc. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Chandler's got 8 rebounds in this game.
Boy, this guy was able to connect from deep in the first half. Hasn't found the range since.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Now here's Gordon. Fires the three. Rebound by the Suns. Thompson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Inside. Here's Banchero. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Outside Kirilenko. Pass to Gordon. Back to Kirilenko. Here's Boosie. He's covered by Kidd. Boosie, no good.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
Banchero dishes to Kidd. McGrady passes to Thompson. The putback. It's good on the putback. Now it's a 3-point Phoenix lead.
Well, not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Pass to Gordon. And they get it. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
This is Andre Drummond at his absolute best, being aggressive and assertive around the rim.
Thompson kicks to Kidd. Shakes him. And dead on that time. Beautiful shot. Kidd's got 4 points in the quarter.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Pass to Anunoby. And it's blocked.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
Well, defensively, you have to contract to take away the over-the-top lob to Chandler.
Here's Drummond after the made shot from Tyson Chandler. Anunoby outside. It's off target.
Nothing going his way. Boy, it feels like he's forcing it and to no avail.
Chandler scanning the floor. Now Banchero. Thompson sets the pick for Kidd. Trying again. Not gonna go. Celtics trail by 5. Now Anunoby. Gordon inside. Banchero's there. And that's in there.
Aaron Gordon in a big moment, unafraid to deliver. How pretty is that?
Chandler outside. Now Banchero. Strong move off the glass.
You love that a guy so young like Paolo Banchero is ready in the big moment to step up and deliver. Well, easy to see why Aaron Gordon has been in multiple dunk contests. The arsenal, the creativity, limitless.
Now here's Kidd. McGrady outside. Thompson a screen on Drummond. Here's Thompson. He answers with a dunk of his own.
Monster points from Thompson. No fear in the big moment.
Al Gordon. From about 19. Does not go in.
Oh, rising up from the mid-range, but doesn't exactly look confident about it.
And it's blocked by Karolinko. Banchero vacuums it in. Phoenix has gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Thompson outside. From outside. That does not go.
Well, you can see they are willing to absorb some of these open shots from this guy because obviously another miss here.
From deep. 3. Good.
Well, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Now, here is McGrady. Chandler trying to free himself up. Cleans the difficult leaner.
And this team turns to Kidd when they need a big bucket. And now you see why.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Gordon. Oh, a fantastic finish off the alley-oop.
Aaron Gordon wanting the ball with the game and the balance in crucial moments. How big time is he.
He had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And that's an intentional foul.
Third personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Phoenix, Jason Kidd taking 2 shots.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. So he comes up empty at the line.
You know, I don't believe in the word choke, but to come away empty right there is brutal. This game would have been over.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Thoughts on what coach wants to do here?
And they've got plenty of time to get a basket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
They are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Well, he came into the league as an incredible athlete, but Aaron Gordon has put in the work to be a great offensive player, and right before our very eyes, it's happening.
McGrady outside. Outside. The three is off, and regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Well, 4 quarters weren't enough to decide this ballgame. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Here's Boosie. We've got Thompson. Tracy McGrady is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Chandler. And it's Banchero in at the 4-man position. Drummond with a screen on Banchero. 5 on the clock. To take the lead. That one misses. Thompson with it. He's picked up by Drummond. Now Banchero. And the 3 misses. Anunoby. And there's the dunk.
Such a fantastic athlete. When OG Anunoby puts it on the deck, look out, folks.
McGrady outside. Yeah, count it.
Nice drive there to get to the bucket, using some of that terrific agility that he possesses.
Boy, how about the tenacity of Aaron Gordon? So good at being assertive and taking over the offense when necessary.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. The Suns trailing. Now Banchero knocks down the three.
And this is the type of go-to scorer this team wants Banchero to be. They love his confidence.
Here's the screen. Now Gordon. Here's Anunoby. Shot clock at 6. Now Gordon lets loose a three. The putback sees him with the putback.
Absolutely great timing on the putback by Andre Drummond.
2 minutes remaining in overtime.
Now Banchero. And stolen by Drummond. Now Gordon. A great pass leads him right to the rack.
How effortless is a dunk for Aaron Gordon? He's ready for takeoff, gentlemen.
Here's Banchero. And get the three. Outside Kirilenko. It's deflected and stolen by Lillard. Can't get it to go. Boston leading by 3. Kirilenko with it. Oh, the dunk.
Oh, Andre Drummond in a big moment with a big bucket. Yes, sir.
3 minutes gone now here in overtime. Lillard. The three doesn't go.
Boy, when you're trying to make up ground, every shot counts. You have got to be selective.
Anunoby with it. Now McGrady defending. So they foul intentionally. And the Suns making a change here. Kids checked in.
Now into the lineup for your forwards. Number 14, Jason Kidd.
Thompson comes with the double team.
Jason Kidd. First personal foul. Second team foul.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
These trips to the foul line are how you protect the lead and grow it. Got to knock these in.
Stolen. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And here is Drummond. Here's Boosie. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it doesn't go.
And guys, overtime not nearly as competitive as regulation. They used up all their energy just getting it to overtime. And guys, overtime not nearly as competitive as regulation. They used up all their energy just getting it to overtime.
So we see Boston get the win here. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into OT.
Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
All right, Aaron, a special performance for you tonight. Talk about how you were able to get it going.
You just relax, let the game come to me. Teammates did a great job finding me. And that's just kind of how the game works when you let it come to you.
He gives all the credit to his teammates. Team player right there. Thanks, Aaron.
Good stuff, Allie. Thanks. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. And as we leave you,